and here are 3 ways we've been able to scale the business to multi-6 figures per year without overworking.
100%. And have we got something in store for you today? We're going to share our 3 top tips on how we've been able to do it and how we've been able to sustain it through COVID, through 2020, 2021 and into 2022 and into 2023 where we're at right now.
Yeah, so obviously we didn't start with a multi-6 figure per year business. It has taken time to build up to that. But I think, people ask me all the time, like, what was one of the ways you've been able to do this? And I'm sorry to say, it's going to come down to mindset. And I think some people just want a strategy handing to them, like, I'll just follow these steps and then I'll get there. But it's not about that. It's about having the mindset in place. It's about having the confidence, having the belief that you can do this. So we are massive on mindset. We're both NLP practitioners. Chris is a master NLP practitioner. So we're all about the power of the mind. And we've got a few ways that we like to really dive into mindset every single day, don't we?
Yeah, 100%. There's a million things that we could go on in here today, but we're not going to go into too much detail today. But there's some certain key things that are really, really, really important. Now, people talk about morning routine. I'm not going to tell you exactly how to have a morning routine, but it's something that's quite key. And why it's quite key is because it sets you up for the day. It sets you up in a way that allows you to be able to handle challenges, allows you to be able to handle problems. It allows you to be more emotionally intelligent, have a more emotional stamina. It allows you to come to the problems, the challenges, the good things, the positive things in life in a really, really good, strong, powerful, positive way, which means that obviously you're going to be making better decisions, you're going to be thinking in a different way, and you're going to be able to handle certain situations much better than you may have done if you'd have just got out of bed, checked Instagram, checked Twitter, and then gone for a coffee and not done any exercise, maybe no journaling, maybe no meditation. Now, I'm not saying you've got to do all of those things, but some of those things can be so powerful, depending on what stage of life you are in as well.
Yeah, so we've both got our own ways of doing our morning routines. For me, I love to really visualize and get excited about the future. And that really helps me to build up my belief and confidence in myself that this can happen, because I'm thinking about, okay, what do I want the future to look like? What are the goals that I'm working towards? What needs to happen for us to get to those goals? So if I'm living this experience every single day through my meditations, through my journaling, I've kind of already lived the experience once, so I believe I can do it. And for me, this is the best way to start my day. It gets me so fired up. It gets me so buzzed. My energy is literally through the roof. I'll finish a journaling session and I'll be like, ideas, downloads.
Yeah.
I'll just need to sit down and make a list or actually start to take some action. And this is the thing here. Mindset alone will not get you to the results that you want. There is going to be action, and there is of course going to be strategy in there as well, which does that lead us on to point number 2?
It does, yeah, but I just want to just bring up a piece there as well. And there's a lot of people that spend 3, 4, 5 hours doing their morning routine, and then they've missed the really key part of the day where you can actually get some things done and be the most productive. So if finding a way that works for you, so it may be like me, I check the markets immediately. I give myself a couple of minutes, check the markets. If I need to action anything, I do. Then I do my meditation. Then I do certain things afterwards. So it's finding out how you work best, when are you most productive, when are you least productive, and then starting to increment and bring things in. You may need a mid-afternoon routine where you do some journaling, or you do a little meditation, or you go for a walk. That can be all part of it, so that you are your most productive, most effective, but also having fun at the same time as well. So,
yeah, yes. Actually, and so many people say to us, like, well, it's okay for you. You've got loads of time to do your morning routine, but we build in the time. We've got the same amount of time as everybody else. We appreciate that some people have got jobs, some people have got kids, like people have got things going on, but there's also people who have got things going on that find the time to do their morning routine or work on their mindset. Like Chris said, it doesn't need to be hours and hours and hours long. It might just be a 5-minute routine for you. It might just be 10 minutes for you. It might be that when you're in the shower, you're thinking about the goals that you're working towards. Just finding a way that works for you is going to massively 100%. Change the game.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So let's move on to point number 2, which is all about the strategy. Now, if you've followed us for any length of time, you will know that we are obsessed with launch strategy. And this combines so many different things. So one of the things that really helped us to get to multi-six figures is having high impact offers. Now, this is the first thing that you really need to master if you're wanting to scale the business to be able to bring in that amount of revenue.
Yep.
Now, we love helping people with offers, don't we?
100%, yeah. Having a really powerful, really awesome offer that somebody loves, but also it's going to help somebody. That's the most important thing. People put offers out there, but does anyone really want it or need it, and is it going to really help anyone? So having something that you can sell to somebody that they want and need is the best thing that you could possibly do. So having an offer is number one, behind mindset, and then having a strategy in which, a sales and marketing strategy in which to get that out there to the world, because you might have an offer, but if you don't know what to do with it, or you don't know how to talk about it, or you don't know how to discuss it with somebody when somebody asks, how can you help me, or how much is it, what's the investment, whatever it might be, then you're going to struggle. So there's lots of moving parts within all of this, and they're all equally important, but you can do certain things at a certain time and get a much better result, and having an offer right off the bat is a great place to be.
Yeah, let's just go back on what an offer actually is, because someone might be watching this right now and they're currently charging per hour for their work, or they might have packages, they might have services. So what we mean by an offer is a result or a transformation that you are going to get for somebody, and what are the steps that you're going to take to help somebody get that result or that transformation.
Yep.
Now, when I first started, I was charging per hour. I was charging really low prices for my social media services, and I quickly realized that that was not going to help me to achieve my business goals. I worked out how many clients I would need to work with to even make 5K a month, and I didn't have enough hours in the day to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this right now and you're like, but how can I get to a multi-six figure per year business? You're going to have offers in place and strategic pricing to be able to allow you to get to that point. So that's what we mean by offers.
Yes, you might. If you're a service provider, it could be delivering a website. It could be delivering social media marketing to somebody, social media management. It could be delivering copywriting.
Yeah.
It could be graphic design. If you're a coach, obviously it could be a bank of coaching sessions.
Yeah.
It could be 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 6 months, 12 months. It could be any of those things, but it allows you to put something together and talk about it in a way that isn't just it's per session or it's per this. It's actually, what I'm going to help you do is achieve this, this and this by a certain way or strategy.
That's it. So it's a scalable offer that's going to allow you to reach your income goals.
Yep.
Then once you've got the offer, of course, then you need to have clients coming in and signing up to work with you. So the reason why we love launch strategy is because it's all encompassing. It helps you with your message and getting your message out there so that you're able to grow your audience and bring in dream clients. It helps you with putting you on the map by delivering amazing value to your audience. They can see how incredible you are at what you do. And there's so many different ways that you can launch. There is not just one way, there is so many.
Yep.
So you might be watching this right now and think, oh, I've seen other people talk about launching, like I don't want to do that, that looks like too much for me. But if you are marketing your offer, that is part of a launch strategy. And I think that's so important to understand, that if you want to get your offer out there into the world, you want clients to sign up with you, you need to officially launch it in some way, shape or form. You need to talk about it.
Yeah, and being able to talk about it brings us on to point number 3, which is sales. And there's a lot of stuff out there, there's a lot of noise out there, there's a lot of people saying, yeah, you just say this and do that. And that's all lovely. And there's a lot of bro culture stuff as well in terms of, making people feel bad to make a decision. And no one wants to be made to feel bad to make a decision. So when it comes down to being able to sell to people and transact with people, it really just comes down to being able to communicate, understand somebody at a deeper level, and really care for them and really understand where they are, why they might be saying what they're saying, and really help them through it. And if you can help somebody through a certain situation or feeling or experience, they're going to think you're an amazing person, which you hopefully are, but equally they're going to want to work with you because you've built that level of trust. So that is the most important thing, having an offer that helps, that gets results and gets transformations for people, and then being able to communicate with them in such a way. Now, being able to communicate your offer through your messaging, through your communication, through speaking, through messages, through emails is a great place to be, because it helps you with your marketing and it helps you with your sales also.
Yeah. So if you can master those 3 things, mindset, strategy and sales, you are on to a winner, my friend. But yes, it might not happen overnight, probably won't. But if you've been in business for a while and you've already seen that you can create success, you might just need to tweak a couple of things to be able to see massive growth quite quickly. If you are just starting out, getting these foundations in place is going to be key for your growth. The industry is forever growing. There is more and more people doing this, so it's more important than ever that you stand out and that you have got your mindset in check. You've got offers that are going to create results for your clients. You've got a strategy to get it out there into the world so people can understand what it is, how you can help people, and then you've got your sales mastered so you can sell in a really kind, caring and loving way, which is what we are all about.
100%, and it feels good then. When people are saying yes, it feels good. They're not saying yes because they've been pushed into something. No one wants that. There's a lot of it out there. You do not need it. You can do it in a much easier, smoother, more friendly kind of way.
That's it. So thank you so much for being here. Check out the description under this video. We've got some really cool stuff for you in there. But leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to get to know you. And we'll see you in the next video.
See you in the next one.
Bye.